Hey guys, this is Mr.Jojo. Today I'll be showing you the trilogy of Bruce Lee and Ben Rothwell. I hope you guys gonna like it.
Alright, here he is. For my money, might be the most well-rounded fighter in this division, a true mixed martial artist at his core, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight.
Everyone talked about him being well-rounded. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that can do everything across the board at such a high level.
Yeah, he's comfortable wherever the fight goes. Maybe he'll grapple tonight, maybe he'll strike. Makes him a hard guy to prepare for. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Enter Bruce Lee.
I mean, that's Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Over and over and over, he did the same thing, and it shows in the technique because there's no wasted energy. There's no wasted movements. Everything he does with a purpose. He goes in there with an idea of what he's trying to accomplish, and he gets it done. Bruce Lee is the absolute best. Bruce Lee is the man. His grappling, his takedown defense figure to be tested here tonight, but there aren't that many guys who are going to want to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with the great Bruce Lee. No, if you're fighting Bruce Lee, you're shooting for takedowns right away. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Rothwell is 2 years the elder. He weighed in at 265 pounds. He will have a 6-inch reach advantage. We go inside the octagon. Here's the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 38 wins, 12 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Kenosha, Wisconsin, Ben Rothwell. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
All right, get through the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway. Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on. These guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
I mean, can you imagine having a reach advantage like this? What a luxury.
It's a luxury. I've never had one over the course of my entire career. But fighting guys that are taller, you struggle whenever they are very aware of such a massive advantage. This guy is going to try and use this tonight.
Oh, man, that couldn't have felt good. Flush knee lands to the body by the taller fighter.
Big head kick lands.
Oh, massive body blocked, though, by Rothwell. Kick to the body now. That one won't land.
As he gets close and he's out of the kicking range, he'll change his stance.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice.
That one appeared to stun him.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish the strike.
Huge shots there. Oh!
Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
Wow, what a head kick. Oh, straight right. This strike is thrown tonight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land.
Ooh.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
He might be out. Oh!
Nice.
All right, lands a kick there. Pretty well done.
Really good accuracy landing that kick.
Rothwell's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. The King of Kenosha gets touched by that kick to the body. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Big punch land over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Nice stick with the right hand. Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by the King of Kenosha. Oh! Throwing hard in the pocket. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
Big kick land.
Oh, big diving punch to the head. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Back to the feet now. Looking to land the right just out of range.
Good punch.
Oh, another strike to the body. Not a lot of real estate there, but he found it. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt. Not a great entry there, DC.
Not a great entry. He showed everything he was going to do. He didn't hide his takedown. You knew from the moment this fight started, he was going to go get a shot off. The opponent was ready, and he defended it perfectly. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Connects with a right hand. Pretty good punch, that one.
Nice right punch by this young man.
Changes his stance. Got the single collar tie.
Oh, hurt.
Oh, working hard to get back up again, and he's there.
Oh, big punch land. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Just misses there with the left. Oh, nice hook by him there. Not necessarily with full power, but certainly found the desired target.
Throwing those shots to damage your opponent and set up another shot down the middle.
Way to go. Listen, you almost had him finished, but the round came at the end. Now let's start this next round off and finish it.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and then survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
Second round underway.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
He's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Effective punch there by Rothwell. There, the seminal blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement
just digs into the body.
His shot with every part of himself, and now he's got his opponent hurt. Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Oh, beautiful jab there by Lee. Oh, so the taller fighter lands a knee yet again. Nice job to land the kick to the body there by Lee. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC.
Big punch land.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He has certainly found his range on the feet.
I mean, when you don't check, you're going to continue to get blasted with kicks. His opponent has not deterred him from keeping on throwing those kicks. Oh, that was a big...
The King of Kenosha gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there, disguising his entry. Fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Working off of his back here, looks like he may try to hip escape. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Lee.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Lee's back in full mouth. Rothwell's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve.
And he's out. Nice hammer fist. Well, that's been a good weapon for him tonight. Hammer fist again by Lee. Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Lee's right back to the full mount here. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage on.
Well, he's got his back now. Back to his feet. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Some nice back and forth action here. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Lee gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Wow. Rothwell gets hit with a kick here. That one.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, nice right hand.
And they separate. Punch coming, it's blocked. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab is working well. If he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight.
Final seconds here of round number two. Oh, beautifully placed in time kick there by Lee. Trying to double up on that jab. All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. He got a chance, he took it, he landed that kick, and almost got the fight finished. Let's see if he can go and do that again.
All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC history, our next round is upon us. Man, those guys both took some serious. Right there, DC, he's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Lee's strike there is blocked. Nice job by the defense. Oh, straight right. Perfect body shot there. He's hurt.
Unbelievable. That shot landed perfectly, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length. Of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab.
Big powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, landing a punch with the left hand now, so certainly putting it all together on the feet tonight.
Doing a lot of work with his offhand.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise. Oh, right under the elbow, right on the
Perfect. It was a perfectly placed shot, and you see his opponent reacted violently from that punch.
Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. And they separate. The king of Kenosha gets caught with that punch.
Liver kick, big little kick, is gonna shut your body off.
Just out of range of that stairs and it lands.
When they land perfect, that is the reaction you're hoping to get. That one landed perfect in this fight. Maybe stop very soon.
Oh!
Beautiful level change.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in a full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Nice hammer fist. Well, he's up, but oh, is he hurt. Oh, what a shot to the body. He told us he was going to eject him. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. It does not get much better than that.
Oh, and he escapes. Oh, liver shot right on the button.
Liver shot, that is the most debilitating shot in all of fighting. It is very difficult to recover from that.
Oh, collar tie.
That was nice strike.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the... Oh, man, look what that one body shot did.
That shows the power, and the power in the placement. It was placed perfectly, and now he's got his opponent. Oh, both landed.
Oh, he put it to sleep. Back to the feet. Oh, man.
Game of inches right there, boys. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Oh, straight there, DC. He is hurt.
Massive hook land, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Going to the bottom. body now with the kick. That one is blocked, though, by the King of Kenosha.
Yes. Oh!
What a fight so far.
Oh, my goodness. What a fight.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has called a stop to this contest, declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need a ticket to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great handiwork.
Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedown. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, champ.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you could do that, you could do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 38 wins, 12 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Kenosha, Wisconsin, Ben Rothwell. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Okay, guys, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
The fighters touch him up.
Ready?
Round one is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Well, he misses with the left punch there.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
All right, early round one, we'll see if he can use that jab and try to keep his opponent on the outside. Must be nice for these long fighters, huh?
I mean, they are able to touch you as you try to enter into range. Tonight, he needs to use his jab, use his kicks to hit his opponent before his opponent can get into range to even start to think about striking.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, man, how many head kicks can one man absorb before getting separated from his punches?
One, normally, this guy has a great chin, but if he takes any more, he's going to be sleeping.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He has certainly found his range on the feet.
I mean, when you don't check, you're going to continue to get blasted with kicks. His opponent has not deterred him from keeping on throwing those kicks.
And that one certainly found the target. Nice offering there with the knee. He talked to us a lot about that on Thursday. Felt like the knees would be there. It was certainly there on that exchange.
He knew they would be available. He just knew he would have to find the right opportunity and right time to land those strikes.
Just misses with the straight left hand. Lee gets caught with that punch. Swing and a miss on the counter. Rothwell's eyebrow got opened up on that shot, starting to bleed a little bit now. As he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
It's the elbow there. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Rothwell. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage on.
Side control now. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need to control posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by the King of Kenosha. The King of Kenosha getting worked over. Something fierce here by those hammer fists. Rothwell's got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now.
Oh, stuck in the guillotine.
And he's out. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Good work from the top here by Lee. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
The King of Kenosha getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. Oh, he's going for his arm now. And he's out. Oh, on his eyebrow is only getting worse. The more blood you lose, the weaker you get. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the crowd.
Round 2 winding down.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Great round. Listen to me. Breathe. Deep breath into that nose. Out to that mouth. All right. Perfect round. I need you to go out there.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end. As we look back at some of the action, what a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there. Body kick now by the king of Kenosha, Ben Rothwell. Whoa!
He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Nice defense there. Huge block.
Look at him whip his hip.
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike. Offering up over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with the one, thought he was going low. And now he's got him hurt very badly. Yeah, he's hurt really bad.
He's got him hurt here.
That was landed clean.
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for it. Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Nice hammer fist. Rothwell's eyebrow looks horrible at this point, man. That thing is bleeding like mad. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them call in the doctor, and that RP might even just stop this fight. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. It's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Lee. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Lee. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by the king of Kenosha. Closed guard. And he's able to work his way back to his feet. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the mid.
Fantastic takedown.
Perfect execution as he gets the single leg takedown. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's
Right.
very dangerous. But if you are there, You have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Rothwell's back in full guard now. Oh, hammer fist here by Lee. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Man, that cut is just getting worse by the minute. Rated R tonight. Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
And that's the end of round number 2. All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had in front of him in the octagon tonight.
All right, hey, come on in. Great finish to that round. Give him some water, Listen.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway.
He's hurt bad.
Back to the feet. Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Back to the feet.
Put it to sleep.
Oh, well done to block that powerful kick to the body. Nice punch by Rothwell. Oh, he lands another strike to the body. He just continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over. Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 1 second of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.
Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed. It was the charisma. It was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's going to look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Rothwell is 2 years his senior. He weighed in at 265 pounds. He will have a 6-inch reach advantage. Now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 38 wins, 12 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Kenosha, Wisconsin, Ben Rothwell. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
Ready. Ready, fight.
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Well, we told you off the top he had the reach advantage, and you saw it right there with that punch. Oh! Massive kick to the head. Oh, man, don't be afraid to raise the guard as another head kick lands. Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh! Back to the feet. Oh!
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
And now he lands a combination.
Oh, beautiful level change.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, feet on the hips here. Oh,
his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any you've ever seen.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Huge shots there. Massive head kick. Over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attacks. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his opponent, but he's going low. And now he's got him hurt very badly. Big body kick land.
Oh! Punches blocked. Nice.
Oh, big elbow.
Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Big knee lands there. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, that's a hell of a kick right there. He told us Thursday that he was going to be kick-heavy tonight, and that is certainly a step in the right direction.
He has landed that strike very effective with it.
Oh, and there's the double leg takedown for him. Beautiful entry there. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in the gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. All right, working inside the closed guard now. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Lee. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important.
Whoa! Final seconds of round one. Whoa! What an end to round one. All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had in front of him in the octagon tonight.
Great, nice way to finish. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, he's still hurt.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice. Oh! Oh, nice land with the knee. You see the taller fighter having no issue getting the limb to the target there. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're going to sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand down. What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight.
landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched it.
I mean, a competitive fight. That one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb.
So thank you so much guys for watching this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. So this is the trilogy of Bruce Lee and Ben Rothwell. Thank you guys for watching.
Oh, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? 'Cause it's going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.